Hi, this is Patty and I'm at Al's in Sherwood with Tim. Tim's going to show us how to plant a bare root fruit tree. Where do we start, Tim?
Well, first, before we even think about putting it in the hole, we want to talk about pruning. A well-pruned fruit tree is going to encourage growth on it, and it's going to help it send out better roots, better shoots, so it gets a healthier start in spring. And also you're going to want to prune the top of the tree, that way you can get the right kind of shape started out for your fruit tree. So first let's look at the roots. So when you look at the roots, here at Al's, when you buy a fruit tree from us, we'll go ahead and we will prune the roots for you. So they're all ready to go. This is how a bare root fruit tree root system should look. Nice and pruned, about 12 inches to 14 inches away from the main trunk. And that's just going to encourage growth when you plant it. Now, when you grab a fruit tree, you're going to pick out one that has good scaffold branching. Scaffold branching is when you have branching that's going out in different directions. They're going to be your main fruit-bearing branches. Anything that's not going to be a main fruit-bearing branch, that's not going out at a 45-degree angle, you're going to want to prune off. So you got to make a choice between some of these branches. This one we can probably train to come out. This one we can. This one we actually can too. So maybe we can keep all of these to train them to come out. And we're going to take out a little of these smaller twigs that are going to be cross branches that are going to go straight into another of our scaffold branching. So we're going to take that one out. We're going to take this out. You want about 12 to 18 inches between your branches. That looks pretty good. The next thing we're going to want to do, we're going to want to tip prune our fruit tree. So we're going to want to take our tips back. We want to take them back a quarter of the way, and we want to do it with the bud that's facing outward, and we want to do a 45-degree angle away from that bud. So when it rains or sap comes out of this, it doesn't go onto the bud, it'll come off the other side. So we're just going to go ahead and do that really quick here. Looks like this one a little bit more. Alrighty, we're going to start with those, and now we're going to go ahead and plant the tree. Now when planting the tree, the main thing you need to remember, planting in a place that gets at least 6 hours of sun, and there's a graft. All fruit trees are going to be grafted onto a disease-resistant rootstock. So this graft, you want to keep this above the soil line. And so we'll put it in here. Very important, you want to make sure to add some fertilizer to the soil. So we're going to add some of the Al's transplant fertilizer. This is really good for fruit trees. It's organic, but it also has mycorrhizae in it. Mycorrhizae is a root stimulator that will make the roots grow faster and get established quicker. You want to put about 2 handfuls or 2 cups in the hole all around where the roots are. And you need to put it in the hole so it touches the roots, or it's not going to work.
Oh.
So we'll put that in, and then you want to make sure you have a good draining soil. If you have hard soil, it's going to create standing water, which will lead to fungus issues, black spot, and just problems down the road for your fruit tree. So we use the Al's Premium Organic Planting Compost. We've already mixed it in here with the clay, so you can see it crumbles. It should be able to crumble in your fingers.
Looks good.
And now we're going to throw it in the hole. You just want to make sure you go all around. I might say gloves is usually a good thing to have here. We'll put it in. Grab the shovel now that's standing. And we'll just go all around.
And you're being real careful not to bury that graft.
You do not want to bury the graft, so we even look a little deep here. So as I get soil in here, I'm going to actually lift up on the tree. And this will actually help make sure it doesn't settle as much too, because soil will be able to get under the root systems. Okay. So right there, and then we'll just lift up a little bit, and that's about where you're going to plant the tree.
Great, thanks so much, Tim.
Thank you.